the women's 100. I can kick it off here. Number one, our champion in the 100, going to be Mckenzie Long out of Ole Miss. Then I got Brianna Lyston out of LSU coming in second. And then I got Jadyn Mays out of Oregon coming in third. What do you got, Noah?
You're a smart man, brother. You're a smart man, my brother. I have the same. Mckenzie Long first, Brianna Lyston second, Jadyn Mays third. So there's a couple contenders. There's going to be a few contenders, but I was most comfortable with those three ladies in that specific order.
Yeah, I like some of the people that you can see in there a lot. Like I think Thelma Davies, out of LSU, like she's been putting together a really good campaign so far. Jace's Sears, she has the lead in the NCAA currently. Oh wait, she ain't make it. She ain't out. Oh yeah, I forgot she ain't in it. That's why I remember I didn't pick her because she wasn't in it. That's correct. And so like there's a couple people that are in there, but yeah, I mean Mckenzie Long, she ran the fastest time at the prelim with a 10:92. She's also, the world leader in the 200. She'll be doing the Instagram takeover tomorrow, actually, when you're watching this. So, there may be a little bit of bias here, but
shout out Kenzie, man.
Yeah, so that it's gonna be great. And then with Jadyn, that was just like this is a lot of the when she won that prelim or when she won at Pac-12s and she like looked at the camera like, oh no, I was like, oh yeah, you got aura, like you went in the like you going medal.
Yeah, she got the aura, bro. She got aura, bro. I saw Justin Gatlin and them was talking about her on their podcast, but we beat them to it though.
Yeah, we were there before. We was talking about it already.
This is where the Jadyn Mays hype train began.
Mm-hmm. So it's nice to see Oregon back in there with some sprints, man. I mean, they had Makai Williams a couple years ago, and then I guess years before that they had like Hannah Cunliffe a couple years for the women. So it's been some time since Oregon's had some good sprinters for the women's side of things. So yeah, it's gonna be some pressure. She ran a 10:83 at prelims with just 2.3 wins. So there's gonna be some stuff there. So I'm excited. Were you around when Brianna Lyston was around at LSU? She wasn't there before. Okay, yeah, sophomore. I guess that is you missed a second ago.
Yeah, different timelines.
Yeah, different timeline. All right, let's head on over to the 200, the women's 200. I've got for this one Mckenzie Long winning. She's going to do the double. First time we've seen it since Cambria Sturgis out of North Carolina A&T. Then I've got Thelma Davies coming in second. And then I got Jameesia Ford out of South Carolina coming in third place. What about you?
Okay, I like that top three. And Jameesia gave me a hard time.
Sorry. Yeah.
She gave me a hard time. And I'm going to say why in a minute. So first place, I got Mckenzie Long securing the double. She's going to be up against one other athlete for athlete of the meet. But Mckenzie Long first place, Thelma Davies second place. The red hot Jadyn Mays taking third place. Now I had two other athletes that I really wanted to throw in there as well. And it was Jameesia and Kayla Jackson. I also wanted to consider Kayla Jackson for the 100 as well. She's getting hot and she's having like putting together some pretty good meets. But yeah, I think Jameesia, she's just lacking a little bit of experience over the rest of the girls at the national championship level. And I got some insider information from one of my sources, and I don't think that she's going to win. I mean, I don't think that she's going to get a medal, even though I think she's great. She's great. She's absolutely awesome, but I don't think she's going to get a medal.
All right. The Brianna Lyston, she's in there. She's someone I think could do well. She ran a what was it? Where'd it go? I just had that stat a second ago. She did when she ran her, oh man, why is it showing up the men? But she ran her PR into a headwind, or season best into a 1 meter headwind at SEC championship. So it's like, she gonna be coming through there as well. There's a lot of doubling here on the women's side of things, which usually you'll have some people that are just primarily going on one of it. But yeah, I think there's some big ones. But Jadyn Mays, you think she's gonna get it? She's coming through. She's like 9th or 10th right now in the country.
Bro,
you think she's gonna get that?
She did run. She ran 22-1 with a 2.7 win at the prelim meet. So like, She's right there. Like, she's right there with all them other girls, bro. Aura, she gonna win. I mean, she gonna get third.
I think it's gonna be tough. Like, I mean, okay, with the aura, all right, I'll
With
be
the
all right with it.
aura on your home track senior year, after putting together the season she's put together, and the 200 is gonna be after the one. So say she get third in the one, like she's gonna be hot. Like, okay, bet I could go run the two and do this and do this in the two. So it's
How big is it?
it's not that crazy.
How big is it, do you think, for the fact that she is at home, so she doesn't have to travel and everything? Like, you feel that, like, when you're going to the track meets versus like when y'all had meets at LSU? Like, did you feel very different, or like what
Yeah, it's
how do
a
you think
cheat
it felt?
code. It's a cheat code. It's a cheat code, man. When you home, you come to the track in the morning, you might got to do your shakeout on your home track. Did this crash?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, did this crash out for a second?
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
But nah, so as a home track advantage, you don't have to worry about travel. You don't have to worry about the change in your sleep schedule. East Coast athletes, it's about to be a 3-hour time difference for them. Like, everything's going to be way different. So Jadyn's already accustomed to the pollen and the weather and all of that goes on out there in Oregon. So it's not a shock. So obviously it is a big advantage, especially in this sport.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see it. Let's see what you got there, man. Let's see it.
Have you been to an NCAA meet before?
And not like a NCAA, not a championship or a prelim. So no, I haven't
Okay.
been to one of them things. No.
So the way that those local fans support Oregon athletes is crazy. Like, they get rowdy for Oregon athletes. So like, that is definitely something to keep your eye on.
Having that home track advantage, I feel like that's going. Yeah, you got the home fans there, and like Oregon's still in school, like at that time too. Like, so they'll be able to have some. Yeah, because they're on the quarterly system. They don't have semesters, so the students are still going to be there. So y'all might be able. They may still have like even more students that are packing that arena, because what else are you going to be doing in Oregon in June, in the beginning of June? You got nothing, nada. So you might as well go see some track. So maybe we'll see that. Let's go on over to the 400, the women's 4. Who do you got for the women's 400 here? No,
This one was tough to call, but first place, I had to calculate this. First place, I'm going with Amber Anning out of Arkansas. Second place, I got Nickisha Pryce out of Arkansas, and then third place, I didn't want to give Arkansas a sweep, but I was like, that I have to give them a sweep because they probably are gonna sweep. So Kaylyn Brown third from Arkansas as well.
all right. I've got I don't have the Arkansas sweep, but I was close. I have Amber Anning winning. And then I got Nickisha Pryce coming in second. And then I got Aaliya Butler out of Georgia breaking it up. I think like she's coming in hot. I mean, she came in fourth at the SEC. She was fourth at NCAA indoors, so she's got to get her get back. Like, I ain't coming in fourth again. I got to get this medal. She's tired of seeing these dang Arkansas people leading the pack. So I think she'll be able to put something together. Like if I'm looking at any like what athletes could actually take out in Arkansas, like I think she's honestly like right now the only person that can. Like, I don't think there are many other people in this pack that are going to be able to put some people out. So I think I got Aaliya Butler she's a sophomore, she's medal here before, versus Kaylyn Brown, she's a freshman. This is her first time doing it. So how's that gonna change things? Like, I think she's gonna be able to take it here.
I see that too, because when I was making mine, I was like, I mean, she's a freshman, and if anybody were to get bumped out of that top 3, it would be her. But I'm like, she's going to be right there with her training partners. I don't know. So that's why I stuck with the Arkansas sweep, but I completely understand and can see Aaliya sneaking in there as well. So
it'll be close, but I think it'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Let's get on over to the 100-meter hurdles. What do you got going on for the 100-meter hurdles here?
I had a hard time with the 100-meter hurdles. This didn't really go as I expected it to go. My initial winner didn't make it out of the first round with Leah Armstrong, so I kind of had to switch up my picks here. But First place, Maribel Caicedo. Second place, I got Grace Stark. And third place, I got Rayniah Jones out of UCF.
All right. That's not too far off. I got Grace Stark winning, coming in first. Then I have Maribel out of Washington State coming in second. Then I got the Tiger, Lee Phillips, coming in third.
Okay.
I think that's what's going to be. Grace has, like, in my opinion, one of the best stories this year with, like, the injuries that she's been going through, and so finally being able to come on back and be healthy. SEC champion. She ran a PR there. Like, she was someone where, like, she's been in those contentions a couple years ago when she was, like, with for Bowerman's and everything like that. So I love that she's back. I love that she's healthy. So I think that she'll be able to do it. And yeah, I think Phillips is going to have to avenge her fellow teammate, Aaliya Armstrong. She's out. She's like, hey, got to get that represent for the Tigers there. So we'll see how that rolls.
Yeah. I think Leah has a compelling case. Leah and Shania both. I believe Shania made it through in the 100 hurdles as well. I might have to double check, but I believe that she did make it through for both hurdle events. Maybe not.
Yeah,
I think she did.
She did. I got her in the. I'll get to her in a sec. I think I'll get to her in a second.
Yeah. So Shania Bellamy, out of LSU, she's also done some great things, and she's edged Leah a few times this year. So I'll be interested to see how the national meet goes with those LSU girls. I know they're going to be really fighting for points because they're up there at the top. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's head on over to the 400-meter hurdle. So I'll get things started here. I got Rachel Glenn winning it, the high jump doubler, which is super interesting to me. Then we've got Jasmine Jones out of USC. So Rachel Glenn is out of Arkansas. And then third place, I got Sydni Townsend out of Houston getting the win there. So that's my top three. Who you got?
I have Rachel Glenn winning. Jasmine Jones second, and Akala Garrett third place. I think that Rachel is the other person that will be contending for athlete of this meet, other than Mckenzie Long. That's kind of how I see it. I was blessed to be on a team with Rachel in 2022 outdoor team, USA team, and she's a very, very talented athlete. So I think she'll win. Jasmine second. Didn't she win 60 indoors, 60 hurdles?
Jasmine, 60-meter indoor champion, and she was second last year in the 100 hurdles. So she's switched from the 100 to the 400 hurdles. Yeah, that's
crazy. So those are my top two, and I would have honestly my winner. I picked my winner of this event back in like freaking November because I thought that Vanessa Watson at Florida would have won. I've known Vanessa for a long time, and I was like, yo, she's about to win this year. But she unfortunately got injured and wasn't able to make it to this meet. But for those who are here, Rachel Glenn, dub.
I need to see her. I really want to see her win as well, like because she fell at SECs. She fell over the hurdle when she was easily going to win it. And she's the second fastest runner in Arkansas history. She'd have the school record at literally any other school, but it's the fact that she goes to the same school that Britton Wilson went to. So she does not have the school record there. And yeah, like for athlete of the meet, I mean, yeah, because she'll be able to, if she can get that high jump championship, she can win there. Like that'll be big. But I think it'll be tough. Like the reason I got Mckenzie up in there is like because if you win both and she has a chance to be in that 4x1, that can be good. But also, like I mean, Rachel Glenn's going to be in the 4x4. So
will she?
Yeah, she was at SEC. I'm pretty sure. Let me go and check. Yeah, Arkansas.
No, Rachel wasn't on the team at SEC.
She wasn't.
Her at when they just broke the record last week. I don't think Rachel was on the team.
She wasn't on that.
Not the record-breaking team because it was Nickisha. Rosie was their pop-off.
So I'm seeing for the 4x4. This was in April 12th, which was the third fastest time. So I guess this wasn't the record-breaking team, but she was there with Anning, Brown, Glenn, Paya.
Okay.
That was earlier in the year. So no, I guess that it hasn't updated for whatever reason to show.
I think that it'll be interesting because if Coach Johnson decides like, okay, she won both, do I want to throw her on this relay just to because we're gonna win the relay. Do I want to throw her on this relay just to see? Because the team that broke the record, it was Rosie, Nickisha, Kaylyn, I think their name is.
Yeah, and Amber. Yeah.
And
It just
Amber.
didn't
So
update for whatever reason on
yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, he very well could throw Rachel in for Rosie and probably get very similar production, and help her get a third gold. I don't know, but because Kenzie has the nod with the relay, they're gonna score.
Mm-hmm. So they'll have to decide like where the team's at, how much of a leader, or do we got to get this? Like what's going on? So yeah, no, that'll be a close one. That'll be a close one. 4x1. What do you got at for your women's 4x1 here?
Women's 4x1, I got LSU getting a nod over Ole Miss in a close race, and then a little bit further back will be Oregon. So I think it'll be a race for like those two, and then Oregon will be a little bit behind them.
Mm-hmm. All right. I had Ole Miss with the win. I got Tennessee in second. And then I got LSU in third. Tennessee's got depth. Like they got a B team that I thought was like third or fourth in the country right now. So like they got some good people there. And they were the SEC champions. So they won at SEC. Ole Miss came second, LSU third. I think they're going to be really close for them. So Mckenzie Long getting 3 golds. That's what it's going to look like. Might put her on the 4x4, get the fourth one. Why not? So I think it should be good though. I think it's going to be a really, really close race. It's 42-42, 42-47, and then 42-49. So very close amongst all three of them. So it should be good.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a dope race. Like both sides, men and women, are gonna kick off the meet in exciting fashions. 2 LSU victories.
2 LSU victories. Get out of here, bro. All right, 4x4. So who's coming in second and third place? Because we know Arkansas is winning. I don't even know why they're racing. They don't even have to do the 4x4 women. We already know who's winning. They don't even have to run them because we know they're going to win. So what do you got going on for the 4x4?
4x4, I got South Carolina second, LSU third.
All right. I got a little different. I had Tennessee in second, South Carolina in third. I think Tennessee is going to get the silver in both of these. I think they've been looking good throughout this past year. What did they get in at SEC, the SEC meet? Man, what was it that they had?
The Tennessee team?
Yeah, the Tennessee team. What did Tennessee get at SECs? I'll figure it out later. But yeah, so I think that they're gonna be coming in second. They're coming in third. But Arkansas, is the collegiate record going down?
Probably.
So we're gonna see the women's 4x4 record and the men's 4x1 record, both of them going down. Do you think?
Yes. On a quick whim, there's a chance that the 4x4 record on the men's side goes down as well.
Ooh. 4x4 record for the men going down, huh?
Bama hasn't run their best race yet. I think that their guys are going to be loaded a little bit. Like they'll be all of them are going to run in the finals of their own individual events, but I think that those guys are super strong. Like they have a chance to break that record. I don't see any other team breaking it, but that Alabama team might break it. We'll see.
They're lucky because he's not doing the 100 because he didn't qualify in the 1. So he'll have a little bit fresher legs doing just the 2 and then for this 4x4. So they got a chance with them. Okay, it could happen. We'll have to see. And then any other events that you saw that outside of the sprints that you wanted to touch on, things that you thought were interesting storylines, anything you want to go on?
I got 2. Michaela Rose. 800 meter LSU. She lost the indoor meet.
She what? I'm sorry.
Didn't she lose the indoor meet to the Stanford girl?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's big. Like that's a big story. Michaela's basically been almost unbeatable over these last 2 years in the NCAA. So to see if she can take that crown back, this is the test of that, and to see how far she takes it. She's put some special performances together. She keeps running under 2 minutes every time she steps on a track. So Michaela Rose that's going to be a very exciting event. If you guys don't watch the 800, you should definitely check out the 800 for this meet. And also the women's pole vaults.
Let's go. Pole vault. Come on.
I have the top 3 if you want to hear it.
Oh, let's hear it.
All right. So I got Hannah Mole, first place, taking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Second place, Tori Thompson. Third place, I have Amanda Mole getting a bronze medal. Now, hold on 1 second. I just want to pull this up. Tori Thompson is going to get a silver. She's coached by the legendary Dennis Mitchell, who was the coach of Sean Barber, Matt Ludwig, Lucy Bryan, tons of great pole vaulters. And he moved to Illinois, coaching over there now. And he's got Tori Thompson over there doing some special things. I think she takes a silver medal. It's going to be an exciting event. And the sisters,
Right.
are they sisters?
Yeah, they're sisters. Yeah, they're twins, actually. Yeah.
Twins, even better.
There you go. Yeah. So I've got, for the women's pole vault, I've got Hannah Mole winning it.
Okay.
She's been, she made the U20 team. She made the world championship team. She performed, even though she's just a freshman, she performs under the big lights. She does not get nervous. It's just amazing for what she does. Then I have Chloe Timberg out of Rutgers. So I've seen her, actually got to see her pole vaults at the Princeton meet, where she set what was at the time the NCAA leading jump. And so she's been performing consistently for a long time. And I know her coach over there at Rutgers has performed, or has produced some of the best pole vaulting talent in the country. Fun fact, we actually trained, I wasn't there at the time, but we actually trained at the same pole vaulting club, so it's called Philly Jumps Club. I was there back in high school and college, and they have also, that is the best pole vaulting club in the entire country. I will fight anyone on that. And that's where she was at. So I think she's going to do really well. And then I had, for my third place, I've got, I always butcher her name, but Nickisha Campbell out of Washington. She's a transfer from, where was she before? She was at Arkansas. And I think she came in, what was it? She was second place last year. Yeah, she came in second last year. She hasn't been doing fantastic here, but Washington produces pole vaulters. That is like the school, they're known for that. So I think she'll have a bounce back year there. But no, that's good. All right, no, Noah's peeping in with the pole vault, man. I respect it, dude. All right, be locked in.
I know that's your area of expertise, bro. But like, I went to the University of Akron, so I think that's where my eyes got opened up to the pole vault. It's such a pole vault school. Like, we were hosting pole vault conventions. So, freshman year, you got no choice but to sit and adjust the height of the thing. So you watching, and I got invested in that event. So yeah, man. Shout out to those pole vaulters. Shout out to you, brother.
Hey, there we go, man. Looking forward to it. That's gonna be a good meet. That's gonna be a good meet. Awesome. So one that I was looking for, let me pull it up. It was the women's, was it the 5K? Women's 5K, just Parker Valby. She's doing a couple different events. She's someone that you got to look out for with these national records. She has the national record for, what was it? I think the 3K indoors. She's someone that is on Bowerman watch. Like, look out for her. She's just been on an absolute tear this season out of Florida. So yeah, she's someone that I think is going to be putting up some crazy numbers. Let me see, where is it? So yeah, she's got the second fastest time in the country right now in the 5K. She came in first in the 10K. She ran a 32:43. And so I think she's going to be someone that we got to look out for when it comes to, she can do a double. She could also be the athlete of the meet, because she won the national championship in the 3K and the 5K indoors. So I think, anything that's got Parker Valby in it, you got to watch out, because she's gonna be a killer. So that's who I got. Something you got to look out for too.
Fuck her, I might win the Bowerman, bro.
I think I think it's gonna be very hard for someone to dethrone her from the Bowerman. I'm sure we'll get into Bowerman talks the week after NCAAs. Who we got, but. Yeah, I mean, she has a chance to be a 5-time national champion this year, like cross country, 3K, 5K, 5K, 10K. bro. Like if Mckenzie Long would have to win, if she wins like the 1, the 2, the 4x1, or if anyone sweep, then we got a chance, or some national records, because she's got national records too. Like you're gonna need to put some national records down and winning if you want to dethrone her. It's gonna be close, but nah, she be looking good. She be looking good. What do you got for the team? Who do you think's gonna win for the men or the women?
Women team champ LSU.
Mm.
Closely followed by Arkansas, but I think the LSU women are gonna pull it out. We got a couple people in some jumps, gonna snag a lot of points in the sprints and the hurdles. Obviously, relays, we're gonna do great. Michaela is gonna get us a dub in the 800. We're gonna be straight. We're gonna get a dub.
I got Arkansas, man. I don't know how they Arkansas got numbers, bro. They got bodies in this this championship, man. Like, I think it's gonna be real hard for them not to end up getting the win. Like you said, LSU, they got some people. They in some good in good position, but I feel it's gonna be tough for them not to get the win. So I got Arkansas taking home the dub here, man.
I feel it. And then the other event that I was very excited for was going to be that women's high jump. I think, obviously it's a lot of stakes on Rachel. You could tell this is like my second time speaking on it. So I'm really excited for her as an athlete, but her and Lamar Diston, they've been battling each other for like a few years, the girl at A&M. So to see them two be able to go at it again. And I think this Georgia girl as well.
Yeah, she won indoors.
Aaliya, it should be an interesting field with that high jump. So I'm pulling for Rachel. I want to see her get that double, but we'll see how that goes.
That's a crazy double, by the way. Like
yeah, it's crazy.
Who does 400 hurdles and high jump as a double? Like, it makes no dang sense. It makes no dang sense, man.
I think it's something that you'll see in high school with the 300 hurdles. Like a lot of states do 300 hurdles. So a lot of 300 hurdle high jumpers. I've met a lot of those. I know Javon Harrison actually did that. But to see it happen in college is a different level and tier. I'm surprised, but good for her. Good for her. You know what I'm saying?
And who you got for the men's side of things, man? I think this one's a little bit tougher. There's not like it's going to be really close. I feel for the men.
Tough. It'll be close and lower scoring, but I'm going with Bama.
Bama?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was this is for the men's side. Like we saw it with Florida, where Florida pretty much single-handedly won with Joe Fambale. They didn't win a single sprinting event. They only won from the 100, the 200. They had some 400 guy. Like it was all sprints. Like they almost single-handedly won it off of him. I think it was going to be Texas A&M, but Texas A&M got injured with Terrence Jones and Debo.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Tech got injured with Debo and Terrence Jones, so that kind of took them out of contention. I think I'm gonna go with. I don't even know, bro. I think it's gonna be so close. Let's go with Arkansas. It's going to be super low scoring. Like there's no, I don't think there's really one exact individual that's going to get, like LSU could mess around and get this thing. Shoot. I mean, Houston could, like if Sean wins the 1 and the 2, they got Louis, if Louis medals, and then they got the 4x1, like they could mess around and win it. Like it's so open this year. Like, why not? Let's just do that. Houston's winning. Houston gonna win the NCAA championship. Why not? Like, there's so many different schools that could get this thing. There's so much parity right now, which I like. The fact that it's not easy to decide with this.
Yeah, I feel it.
So we'll see. But all right, that was our episode for the NCAA Championship preview. The competition, I think it gets started on Thursday, or is it Wednesday? Thursday?
I think it's Thursday.
And they do it where it's like the men on one day, the women on the next day. So you'll be seeing those competitions going. Were you a fan of that when they were athletes, where it's like all men one day, all women the next day? No, didn't like that.
Nah, it was kind of cool, I guess, but no.
Yeah, I've heard a couple. I was talking to Serenity Douglas, she went to Texas, and she was like, "Yeah, I hated that it wasn't just like have it all on the same day. Like, it's."
I thought it was kind of cool from like the fan aspect, like being a fan. And I could go to the meet all day and I have to worry about running. So like that part was cool, but I don't know. I guess I would have like preferred it different.
I liked it as a fan as well, like from watching, because like I think the storyline can build because it's more congruent versus like you go from the men to the women to the men to the women. So you got to like, all right, was the men winning here? Were the men winning here, or were the women? So versus here, it's just the same thing. So you don't have to. You can just keep that storyline going for the viewership aspect of it, but it's not something that I don't care too much about it. Like if you changed it, I'll be like, all right, that's cool, but. Yeah. All right, man. NCAA's gonna be good. Excited to watch. Thank you all for watching, listening to another episode of the Track World News Podcast. Next week, I will actually be at the NYC Grand Prix, so we'll have some interviews and things going on there. So definitely tune in, and we'll give you a recap of this NCAA championship as well. So get ready for all that is going to be going down next week. Thank you all for listening. Noah, any words for the people?
And we entering championship season, man. It's an exciting time for our sport. But I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. It's a lot of fun.
Bet. All right. We'll see y'all later. Peace.